Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. ET Simmers here, and we are diving right into this create a sim. So I am creating this sim for my Get Famous Let's Play. I'm kind of getting sick of seeing the same famous sims like all around Del Sol, and I was like, okay, like we needed like at least one new face. I mean, I still plan on making a couple of more. I still plan on making more sims for the Let's Play that are famous, but I wanted to start off with this one. So you guys, like, when I say that this was the most infuriating create a sim that I have done in a long stinking time. Like, this was so, I got so frustrated so often. Like, I just didn't understand why, like, the sliders and like everything in the creative sim just was not doing what I wanted it to do. I had a vision of this sim. Like, I literally woke up and I was like, this is the sim I'm gonna create today. I already knew her name, like, and I was like, I already know her story from my Let's Play. And then I get on the computer and nothing went the way that I wanted it to go, you guys. Like, I was so frustrated. There were several times during this creative sim that I was just like, oh well, I'm giving up, you know. Like, I've already been recording for an hour, like, I'm done, I cannot carry on. And like, on top of all of it, like, I was getting so frustrated, and I'm sick, or like, well, okay, so I'm not sick, but I'm getting over an ear infection, and so it's just, I was just like, I've had enough. Like, I already don't feel good, and this stupid game is not listening to me. So but I'm very happy that I stuck it to the end, and I really like my outcome. I really wanted her to be a unique looking sim, kind of like a unique beauty, but like, I don't like to say unique beauties because I feel like that kind of implies that they are not they're not beautiful all the time. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like when you say, like, she's a unique beauty, then that implies that she is less beautiful than someone who is not a unique beauty, who is just called beautiful. So but I did want to go for something different. Like, I tried to give her body scars and everything, and I was like, oh no, like, I don't want to do that to her. But even with the skin overlays, I was like, something that is not that I don't traditionally use in my game. And even with the teeth and like her lips, I was like, she is going to just look so unique. Like, when you see, like, you're not going to be able to just like walk past her on the boulevard and not know, like, oh wow, like that is such and such, you know. Like, this is that person and she's famous, blah blah blah. Like, I wanted her to be very distinct, and I also I just wanted her to be kind of like when you look at her, you're like, whoa, she looks like she looks like she has a story to tell. She looks like she's an interesting sim. And essentially what her story is, I mean, I guess I can get into it a little bit because I don't know how much I'm going to get into it in the Let's Play, because, you know, when I start recording those, I literally am flying by the seat of my pants. Like, I just kind of go with the flow, even though I have a goal in mind that I really haven't let you guys in on yet. Like, it's definitely like by the seat of my pants. Like, her name's Olivia, and I really wanted there to be another sim besides the sims already that were famous for being an actress. So she is going to be a global superstar, an actress. I know that we have Judith Ward, but, like, to be honest, like, that's really the only one that I could think of that is in the acting career. Because I wanted Destiny to kind of have like a pal / role model, because Destiny is also in the acting career. So I was like, I really would like her to kind of have a companion, and just someone who looks like her. Like, if we being real here, there's not a lot of variety with the sims that are famous and that get famous. So and I understand that part of that reason might be because they want us to put our own Sims there. But there's really not a lot of lots to do that. Like, that was also something that was really irritating. Like, because as soon as I was done making her, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and place her on a lot. And I was like, literally there's only one really, really nice house that's in like the area where the super, super famous people live. There's only 3 lots. You guys, what the heck? Why and why? Why couldn't we have more lots in the like richer part of the area? So what I'm thinking that I'm probably going to do is essentially maybe in each of the towns maybe make like a certain area where famous people live, just because there is not enough space in Del Sol. I mean, even just with like the lots to go to have fun, like there's not enough space. Like if you guys saw my Get Famous, the most recent episode 2, I wound up replacing the lounge that originally came with the expansion pack because it was so boring. I was like, what is there even to do here? Like, there was no karaoke machines, there was one bar, there was a TV, there was a little radio thing that was kind of like pushed off to the side. There was not a proper dance floor, there was not a spot for a DJ. And I get it, you know, like when sometimes when you go to a lounge, like it's kind of more laid back and, you know, like maybe more intimate, but this really wasn't intimate either. So it was just very confusing. I didn't like it, so I wound up replacing it with this like super stellar karaoke bar that I really, really like. And I just think that I also think it fits with the aesthetic of Del Sol Valley, and there's more to do. Like if you want it like an intimate area, like the karaoke bar has like different rooms that you can go into, and the rooms are also color coordinated. I completely space on what it is called if you do want to download it into your own game, but if you go to episode 2 of my Let's Play, which I will be linking at the end of this video, you'll be able to see it in there because Tia and Vanessa wound up going to the karaoke bar because that's just what happened, and that's where the episode took me. So yeah, it's definitely disappointing, the things that we have in Del Sol right now, and I really, really wish that we had more space just to build. And I know every simmer, or at least the simmers that I watch and that I converse with, have also had this complaint, so it probably sounds like, you know, tiny violin, oh, you know, first world problems, but I mean, the pack is like, well, when I paid for it, it was $40, so I feel like, come on, you know, but I digress. Ooh, sorry if you just heard me bop the mic, but I am more than likely going to wind up, like I said before, just making areas for famous people in each of the towns, because that makes the most sense to me. So glancing at the screen as I've been jibba-jabbing, I also so one of the really big reasons why I had such a hard time with Olivia, and this might just turn into like a creative sim rant video, which, you know, I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about that. Maybe you're just gonna go to the end to see how she looks. However, what may have you, I don't care, but I'm gonna complain about this right now. So, and this is perfect. Look at the makeup and look at her skin. I struggled so like really the reason why this video is so long is because I couldn't find makeup that looked good on her skin, or that just meshed well. Like almost nothing looked good, and I really had to stretch some of her looks because I was like, man, like this doesn't look good, and I was getting so flabbergasted, you guys. because I mean, while you're in the creative sim, some stuff does look really, really good, and then when you get out into the gameplay, like some like, at least in my game, sometimes the pixels like look kind of crazy, and you're like, oh, you did not look like that before, girl. Like, let me go ahead and fix that. So I didn't want that to wind up happening, and so like I spent so much time on this Sims makeup. It was so, I got so frustrated, like when it came to the highlights in her skin, like that I wanted to give with the highlighting in her face, like the contouring kind of, well, not contouring, but just highlighting. It would like I there's literally a point where I almost clicked every single shade of highlight in the options that I got, and I was like, I don't understand. Like I was getting so frustrated. I was like, I don't understand, like, why am I having this hard of a time? And I mean, and I have Xmira's highlighting, and I also have Xmira's blush, and I also have like Urban Sims like lipstick. Like I have 2 of her lipstick sets, and I was like, this is definitely going to be my holy grail when it comes to her, because her complexion is darker. You guys, like, even those, I was like, what incarnation? What incarnation is actually going on? Like, why is this so difficult? Why am I having such a hard time? And that was also very, very discouraging for me, and I almost threw in the towel several times because of it, because I didn't want to send her out look like a fudging clown, you know what I mean? So I was like, I can't have her going out here looking crazy. And also, oops, I bopped the mic again, guys, I'm sorry. Also, it was very difficult for me to kind of think, well, what does a celebrity look like? Because like I said, I knew when I opened up my creative sim to make her that she was going to be a global superstar. Like I knew that. I knew I was going to have to, you know, do what I had to do to make sure that she was able to do that, you know? So I was like, well, how am I to do this? like what does a celebrity wear? Like, what does blah blah blah? Like, you know, like she has to look kind of expensive, you know what I mean? And I mean, I was thinking of some of the celebrities that I like look up to, like Demi Lovato, like I'm trying to think, like Cardi B, Kristen, Bell. That was a big brain fart. But yeah, like Kristen and Bell, like people like that. I was like, what do they wear? And I was like, ooh, this is rough. This is rough stuff. And even the clothes that we got with the Get Famous, still, like, some of them, in my opinion, weren't that like flashy in a sense. So I was like, you know, I don't want to send her out here looking like a little bum, especially since some of the Sims that we got did look like bums. Just saying. So I was really trying to think, like if I was a global celebrity, what would I be wearing? Like how would I want to be represented to the world when I walked out of my door? And this is essentially what I came up with. I mean, she, in my opinion, Olivia is so pretty. Like I really like how the sim turned out. Also, for you guys who just don't know about it or don't have it yet, I do have slider mods and preset mods in my game, which essentially just means that I have more options for my presets when it comes to faces, like nose presets, eyes presets, ears, head, mouth, stuff like that. Like I have extra presets, so it and even though it's a lot to look through sometimes, I have found that it's more helpful to me when I'm doing my creative Sims, especially when I want to have more unique looking Sims that, you know, don't just look like, you know, Akira or Miko or Bob Pancakes, you know. Like when I want my Sims to look more unique and just look like kind of like show stopping, I go to those presets and I find that it just makes it easier for me to make cooler looking Sims. So yeah, and those are super easy to find. Just go to Google and type in, you know, like slider mods Sims 4 and more presets Sims 4, stuff like that, and you'll easily be able to find them. And if not, then just DM me or leave a comment below, and then I can try to find the link for you, because it's probably on my Pinterest somewhere. So yeah, guys, well, this video is about to wrap up. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. You want to know why? Because I appreciate it. Everybody appreciates it, because this channel is like a warm hug. And everybody likes warm hugs, guys, not just Olaf. And I am so sorry that I cannot deliver that to you with the same enthusiasm that I normally do. But like I said, I'm still getting over this ear infection, and guys, like, it is rough. But that is it for this video, and I am so glad that you guys stuck through with me and listened to me complain. Leave a comment down below if you also if you make darker Sims, if you have the same issues that I was having with the makeup, because like, look at that, like it was just rough. Like I had such a difficult time when it came to the glam. So, and if you have suggestions of creators who make, you know, brown girl friendly makeup, CC, also leave that, like, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, peace out, guys. I'll catch you next time.